Hello, movie buffs. Welcome back to The Reel. Today, we're looking back at some of the coolest films of 2012. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 8, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Directed by Steven Chbosky and starring Logan Lerman, Emma Watson, and Ezra Miller, The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a coming-of-age drama that deals with themes of adolescence, mental health, and identity. With powerful performances from its young cast and a poignant story, this film is a must-watch for anyone who has ever felt like an outsider. Number 7, Django Unchained. Directed by Quentin Tarantino and starring Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, and Leonardo DiCaprio, Django Unchained is a Western revenge film that follows the story of a freed slave who sets out to rescue his wife from a brutal plantation owner. With stunning performances, a killer soundtrack, and Tarantino's signature style, this film is not one to be missed. Number 6, The Dark Knight Rises. Directed by Christopher Nolan and starring Christian Bale, Tom Hardy, and Anne Hathaway, The Dark Knight Rises is the epic conclusion to Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. With high stakes, incredible action, and a standout performance by Tom Hardy as the villain Bane, this film is a fitting end to one of the greatest superhero trilogies of all time. Number 5, Moonrise Kingdom. Directed by Wes Anderson and starring Bruce Willis, Edward Norton, and Bill Murray, Moonrise Kingdom is a whimsical coming-of-age story set in the 1960s. With Anderson's trademark quirky style, this film is a visual feast that is as charming as it is entertaining. Number 4, The Silver Linings Playbook. Directed by David O. Russell and starring Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert De Niro, Silver Linings Playbook is a romantic comedy drama that explores themes of mental health and self-discovery. With award-worthy performances from its lead actors and a heartfelt story, this film is a real crowd pleaser despite tackling some difficult topics. Number 3, Argo. Directed and starring Ben Affleck alongside Bryan Cranston and John Goodman, Argo is a political thriller that tells the true story of a CIA operative who helps rescue 6 American hostages during the 1979 Iran hostage crisis. With tense action and a gripping plot, this film is a masterclass in suspenseful storytelling. Number 2, Beasts of the Southern Wild. Directed by Ben Zeitlin and starring Quvenzhané Wallis, Dwight Henry, and Levi Easterly, Beasts of the Southern Wild is a magical realism film that follows the story of a young girl living in a remote bayou community as she navigates the challenges of growing up in a world that is rapidly changing. With stunning cinematography and a touching story, this film is a true gem that is criminally underseen. Number 1, The Avengers. Directed by Joss Whedon and starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Scarlett Johansson, The Avengers is a superhero team-up film that sees Iron Man, Captain America, and the rest of the gang come together to save the world from an alien invasion. With amazing action, witty humor, and some of the most iconic Marvel characters on screen, The Avengers is a must-watch for any fan of the genre and the film that launched the MCU into the stratosphere. And that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in to The Reel's roundup of the coolest films of 2012. Did we miss your favorite film of the year? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for great movie content. We'll see you next time on The Reel.